Hey, this is also the definition, and I'm gonna do a quick recap of SmackDown. And we're gonna start with Paul Heyman starting the show, talking about the vision. But he didn't really get to talk much because Cody Rhodes interrupted and started asking him questions about Brock Lesnar because, as everybody know, Brock Lesnar was with Paul Heyman in WrestlePalooza, so he was wondering. So of course, Paul Heyman decided to bring the Vision, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed to attack Cody Rhodes. The Vision was building up on Cody Rhodes, and then out of nowhere we see Randy Orton. And then out of nowhere we see Cody Rhodes, and he was able to make it more even. Now both Cody and Randy Orton was able to attack the Vision, and of course the Vision ran or left with Paul Heyman, which is look like it's gonna start setting up a story, a tag team as between Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes versus the Vision, and that's how that segment ended. So on the next segment, we got Street Profit being interviewed by Kathy Kelly. And Kathy Kelly asked them, are they still cool? Because you know they was having issue. And they say they are, everything is all right. They're not gonna have no problem. So after the interview, they went to a match right away against The Miz and Carmelo Hayes, which the match was kind of decent, but the way it ended was kind of surprising, or not really, because Carmelo was going to do his move from the top rope and The Miz tag out of nowhere. So Carmelo was not happy, so he hold Miz's hand. While they going back and forth, Street Profit get organized, they beat up on The Miz, and of course, that's how the Street Profit win by carrying the pin on the Miz. And as you can see, Carmelo just watching. He didn't even bother to unbreak it. So right after the match, we see the Wyatt Sick look at the Street Profits. So I'm guessing that the story with the Wyatt Six and Street Profits is gonna continue because that's how everything ended on that segment. So on the next segment, we got a tag team match between Michin, B-Fab versus Giulia and Kiana James because something happened last week, which the match was pretty okay. And on this match, you actually get to see Kiana James wrestle. But yeah, it was a decent match. It was okay. But Yuya and Kiana James won the match. And like I say, it was just an okay match. So on the next segment, we got Drew McIntyre in the middle of the ring and complaining that at WrestlePalooza he was cheated because the ref wasn't doing his job. So out of nowhere, Nick Aldis come out and confronted Drew McIntyre, told him that he needs to start complaining that it's wrestling. So something always happens in wrestling that he should not be complaining. But of course, Drew McIntyre don't care. He keep on complaining. So Nick Aldis just got sick of it and he just left. So right after Nick Aldis left, Jacob Fatu just came out, went to the ring and told Drew McIntyre that he needs to be quiet and start complaining too because it seemed like Drew McIntyre is complaining a lot. But it was interesting because I think they were gonna have some type of rivalry. They went back and forth talking, and then Drew McIntyre did a headbutt, and Jacob Fatu do a super kick, and Jacob Fatu walk away. But it's interesting how this storyline is gonna start with between Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. So the next match that we're going to talk about is going to be the Sami Zayn versus Jevon Evans, which I thought was cool. The open challenge was given to Jevon Evans, an NXT superstar, future superstar, which I'm so glad. And you was able to see, if for me, it was like the best match of the night because, like I said, Jevon Evans is going to be a future superstar, and the match was incredible. Even the crowd boo at the referee sub because they wanted Devon Evans to win because this match was incredible. And you could see, even though everybody knew Sami Zayn was going to win, Devon Evans did an incredible job, and you could tell that he's going to be the future of the WWE. So for the main event, we had the three-way match between Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, and Jade Cargill, which it was an incredible match. I was kind of surprised because I was not expecting this. I thought it was going to be an okay match. And the only thing that kind of worried me about this match is Jade Cargill because when she was wrestling outside, she got a big cut by the eye and it looked really, really bad. She was really, really ala. But either way, they was able to finish the match between Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. So Tiffany Stratton did the finishing move and win the match. So now we already know that Tiffany Stratton, I guess she wasn't injured, and she's gonna be facing Stephanie Baquez in Crown Use. So right after Stephanie Stratton won, and we already know that she's gonna face Stephanie Baquez. Stephanie Baquez came out through the entrance, and of course they both face each other face to face with the belt, which a great indie to SmackDown. Which like I was gonna say, the show wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst either. But for me, the best match of the night was Jevon Evans and Sami Zayn. Anyway, like I always say, if you like what we doing, you can always follow us at Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I think I already said that, but and YouTube, of course. And if you're still watching us, I just want to say thank you and peace.